Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of Love the Skin You're In. I am Maya Jackson Brown, and I am here to share with you tonight some information on how to take care of your cosmetic tools, your brushes, and ways to continue to keep yourself safe. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been doing some discussions or some education on cosmetic safety, particularly how to prevent eye infections and this will kind of wrap up this cosmetic safety, I think, topic by going over, I think, the last bit of information on ways to prevent from getting eye infections and also ways to prevent damage to your skin is by keeping your brushes clean. So I really wanted to go over some tips and some techniques on things that you can do to keep your brushes clean. Before I get started, I do want to give a big shout out to all my beauty babes who are in my private Facebook group. So, hey guys, thank you for tuning in and thank you for your continued support. But now let's go ahead and let's get into it, okay, guys? So, when you're doing your routine makeup application and everything, or if you're doing your cleansing and you're using any type of brushes or tools, I always recommend that you do your daily cleaning. And so when you're doing your daily cleaning, you probably would, you finish, let's say I'm going to take a brush, for example. I've used a brush, put my makeup on, and then what you would want to have beside you is maybe like a nice clean paper towel, something like this, and some brush cleaner like so. I have my brush cleaner, and when you're done getting your makeup on, you just want to quickly go ahead, spray your brushes like so, and then take that paper towel that you have and just wipe those brushes clean. Okay. Now these are already they've had their daily use. And this is so you're not going to see a whole lot of cosmetic come out on here, but you'll notice there is maybe just a little bit on there because there is a little residue that's left behind. So you always want to do some daily cleaning because who has time to thoroughly clean their brushes during the day? Probably not many of us, right? We're busy people, we're on the go. So you just want to make sure you get as much out as you can with your daily cleaning, and then once a week, you want to do a deep clean. And so, why do you want this deep clean? It's because I said that residue is left behind. And I have a brush here, on the surface, it's looking pretty clean, right? I'll show that to you, bring it even closer. But if I dig deep down and I start to really peel those bristles back, ladies, you'll see that there's residue makeup that's down in there. So I've done the daily cleaning, so it's looking pretty nice. I can go ahead do my makeup again and again for the rest of the week. But when I pull those bristles back, you'll see that there is some residue makeup down in there. So, hey, oh, hey, Tanika. I'm praying for you. I'm hoping that you're getting better. So, um, just stay, please continue to take care of yourself. So thank you for just getting back to me. And thank you for your continued support. But yes, I will keep you in prayer. But needless to say, guys, I'm getting a couple things come across here. So, needless to say, we want to get that deep clean done. And to do the deep cleaning, you really don't need anything special. I recommend just a nice household cleaner, something like a dish detergent, something that's mild, and um just a nice mild dish detergent. It doesn't have to be anything major. Just turn your water on, of course, just like you would if you're getting ready to wash the dishes. Make it nice and warm. And for because is so good, and I like the commercials where they are getting the oil off the dumps. I like to use a little bit of Dawn, but I'm not promoting Dawn. It's whatever you have, right? So you want to take your brushes, and I'm gonna kind of turn this camera so you can see. And I just put a little bit of cleaner right here on my brushes like so. And I just begin to rub it in. And you can even put a little bit in your hand and swish it around. And this particular brush is my foundation brush. So you'll see the bristles kind of stick together, and it's going to require like a lot of extra work to get that makeup out. And you see how much makeup is still left in there. So you just want to keep washing and rinsing. One of the things that you want to be conscious of is that you don't fray your brushes. You want to make sure that you are keeping, as you're cleaning your brushes, you're keeping them going in the same direction so that they maintain their shape and that they function the way that they're supposed to. So you don't want to cause any damage to your brushes when you're doing your cleaning. And I do maybe twice. I'll give it another go around so that I can, and I'll pull the bristles back real quick. See, like, is there any more dirt in there? Yep, I see some. Go ahead, get some more soap on there, and you can squeeze it and let some of that come out. Squeeze some of that residue makeup out. And you may have to do it 2 or 3 times to really get it out. Now squeeze it one more time. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more go around. And then I think after this one, we probably will be done. You would be surprised how much can be left down in your brushes, and that's why you want to go ahead and get it clean. If you didn't watch my video on the your product replacement schedule, you might want to check that out because I go over and talk about how long you should keep your products and when you should replace them. But the one thing I also taught on was that your liquids and your cream based cosmetics, they are an excellent medium for growing bacteria, and that bacteria can get into your eyes and cause infection. So you definitely want to make sure that you're cleaning your brushes once a week. Okay, so once you're done cleaning that brush, you want to go ahead and have that little paper towel, and again, just kind of work it and rub it against the towel, and you'll see no makeup coming off. And that's what you want. And then just kind of dry it in the direction that it was designed so that the bristles hold their shape. Okay. I have a little cosmetic box that I put my brushes in. So I'll bring that over. It's kind of a little messy looking, but this is my box. And so I don't hang my brushes upside down. Once I get them to the point where I'm ready to let them air dry, I just throw it right back in the box. Just stick it back in there. So I have a lot more brushes to clean. I'm not going to work on any more brushes, but another thing that you might need to clean might be your sponges. I know a lot of my clients have asked me, well, can you clean cosmetic sponges? Yes, you can clean your cosmetic sponges. And so when I have the sponge needs clean, same thing, same process. You just take a little bit of that dish detergent, pour a little bit in your hand, and because it's a sponge, I can just roll it all around in there, and then in that warm water, and then just kind of rub it between your hands to get it all nice and clean. Go to rinse. It's gonna inflate, of course, because it's a sponge. It's gonna soak up all that water. And look at this, guys, all clean, all clean. So yes, you can wash your sponges out. And like I said, I do all of this weekly. You want to wring your sponges out, make sure you get all the soap out of them. Once again, so you make sure you got all the soap out. Got a little bit more to go here. Okay, that's done. And then these I just let air dry. I just squeeze them in between the paper towel, get all the excess water out. Look at that, nice and clean. Okay, and then I'll just let them air dry. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about are for my ladies that use a Maybe I'll just turn this around, this camera, because we're not going to really actually do. If you use a facial brush, if you're using one of these, um, when you're doing your cleansing, you're going to notice you're going to have makeup residue and all in your bristles. So during the time that you're doing your actual cleaning, that's the time to go ahead and wash that brush out. Then you can wash it, rinse it, sit it back in your container or wherever you keep your brush, and then wait um, for the next use. What you'll want to do, most of these brushes, the brush heads are replaceable. So those you want to replace at a minimum every 3 months. I know some people say, well, how long can I use the same brush on my face? After about 3 months, it's probably going to be time to go ahead and get rid of it. But you do want to make sure you do a nice, thorough daily cleaning. Similarly, the way I just demonstrated with this when you after you clean your face, because I know you might be saying, oh, I use it to clean my face, it's already clean. No, give it one nice little go over and make sure that you get all of the residue makeup out, because your brush is going to have some makeup on it. So I hope that this was helpful to you guys. I tried to do a little bit different, use some different equipment, do a little bit of a different setup than the last couple of videos that I've done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. And then if you found this information really helpful and you think that somebody else could benefit from it, if you wouldn't mind, just share this to your page. Just share this video to your page. By you hitting that like button and sharing this video to your page, you're going to help so that other people can find me, and so that we can share this information. So if you found it helpful, please pass it on. I thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you again next week, Wednesday night at 9 p.m. My goal is to help you love the skin you're in. Bye bye. God bless.